Hello everyone, my name is Justin Hilliard. I appreciate you joining my presentation. I'd like to take just a few minutes today to introduce you to a website called TrustCloud.com. The basic purpose of TrustCloud is to allow its users to take advantage of their good and virtuous online behaviors, as you see from the quote here, directly from the site. They can use their positive online behavior and transaction to essentially build online trust they can use to their advantage in future interactions and collaboration with other users in the sharing economy. You may recall from week 1 of Marketing 7140, we watched a TED Talk video featuring Rachel Botsman. In this video, she discussed the currency of the new economy, and that currency being trust. Essentially, with more and more online interaction, transaction, and collaboration, and less face-to-face interaction, the importance of the ability to have trust in those you are interacting with becomes paramount. One specific area she addressed was something called reputation capital. Reputation capital being basically online good behavior that the user can harness and use to their advantage in future transactions and collaboration. Here we see just a few examples of the various online collaboration, transacting, and networking that most of us do on a seemingly daily basis. These activities have taken the place, I should say, of the more traditional interactions that people had in the sharing market. The new sharing market is based in the cloud. We don't see the people that we're speaking to face. We don't hear their voice. Hence the need for a greater element of trust in these online activities. Which brings us to TrustCloud. Upon visiting TrustCloud.com, the user will be welcomed with the home screen that we see here. You will notice the slogan at the bottom, build trust and safety in marketplaces. This is the same trust that Botsman was referring to in her TED Talk video. The trust that essentially means safety in transactions in the sharing economy. Now you will notice the two green icons at the bottom. Basically, TrustCloud serves both individuals and a marketplace on a whole. For the purposes of this presentation, we will focus on the individual aspect. So what is a trust card? A trust card is the tool that TrustCloud has introduced for the user to basically gather all their sharing economy data in one place. This is where you see a collective snapshot of the online behaviors, the online networking and transacting. As you see, obviously you have a photo, you have your name and your tagline. Tagline being your job title or your role in the sharing economy. Your connected networks, basically all the social networks you use, all the transaction websites, payment portals, email accounts, you name it. There's really no limit to the type of networks you can connect through the TrustCloud portal. And at the bottom you have badges. Now, badges are actually one of the more interesting components of TrustCloud. So TrustCloud awards you badges based on two factors. The first factor are algorithms, which are actually built into the site, which calculate whether or not you're worthy of a badge based on the behaviors that TrustCloud will observe via the networking and transaction activity that you link through the site. And the second parameter that will allow you to earn more badges are actually endorsements from your peers. So this is a feature that's shared in common with some other websites, such as maybe LinkedIn, and others, but the algorithm calculation here is really what sets TrustCloud apart. So now I can quickly walk you through basically how easy it is to earn your Trust card and get set up with a TrustCloud profile. Basically, if you go back to the home screen and select the individual path, which we are for this exercise, you will see this screen. Step one is to connect all the social networks that you use through the TrustCloud portal. You see here I've selected Facebook and LinkedIn as an example. Basically, you select the link, you will be rerouted to Facebook or LinkedIn, whichever specific link you've selected, and they will prompt you to accept the connection, at which point that networking information will be shared with TrustCloud. Once you have connected all your social networking information through the TrustCloud portal and continued on, TrustCloud will automatically send an email to the email account that you provide, and this will redirect you to the second step of setting up your TrustCloud account, which you will select your unique member name. This member name is a unique ID that will be used by other users to query you, and you will show up under this name in the TrustCloud directory for other members to view your information. Once you have selected your unique user ID, you are just about done. At this point, you will be prompted at the final step of the sign-up process. You will see your initial trust card. Here you have the example from mine. You can see the two networks I selected for this example, and you can see the preliminary badges I've earned. Obviously, my information is limited at this point. The basic point of this exercise is you never stop building this profile. It will stay with you throughout your lifetime or your lifetime in the sharing economy, what have you. At this point, we have our initial view of our full trust card profile. At the top, you see my photo, my tagline, automatically imported from the networks I have connected through this portal. At the top right, I have my initial trust score, which unfortunately at this point is only average, the 696, based on the fact that I've only basically linked particular network information and other limited data for the point of this exercise. Over on the left side, you have a menu. This is where you'll go to continue to build a more robust profile, linking other sharing economy behaviors, collaboration, and transactions with other users. That's how you will hopefully, ultimately increase this trust score. So in closing, and kind of following up where I left off on that last slide, the point to put in perspective here is that maintaining and enhancing your online reputation really never ends. There's no limit to the type of networking or activities that you can link through sites such as TrustCloud. Here, as an example, I've selected the Share Economy icon on the menu. This is where I can connect any item sharing activities, home share, car share, tasks, and things. Under home share was where you would find activities such as B2B marketing and other similar networks. Such transactions are really the best way to build a more robust trust score. Any financial related activities are going to cue that TrustCloud algorithm to kick in and start really building out your trust card, earning you more badges and ultimately, hopefully, a higher trust score.